Hey sports fans, here we are out at the property on the 11th of May. It's a nice, I don't know, it's kind of cloudy overcast, but the sun comes out. We've had a little bit of rain, a little bit of sun, a little bit of breeze. It's a full bag a day. It's 15 degrees, which is like 59 in real temperature. So what we got done yesterday and today was put the mower pan on the tractor and we got the grass cut. So yesterday we did the big field there, or the upper field, and we got the lane up to the top. I basically wasn't cutting anything, just blowing the leaves off it. And then today we did the big field, the deer field, and I just finished with the laneway. So we just got a little bit of trimming left to do. I had the lawn boy out this morning doing some trimming around here and whatnot, and just so you know, this is for my dad. So this lawn boy he got for me when I bought my house in '83, and it was probably 20 years old at the time. So you think about it now. So had this out this morning, put gas in it, turned it on, let it sit for 10 minutes to let the bowl fill. 3 pushes of the primer, and it started on 1 pull. Ken didn't believe me either, but the tires are a little bit screwed on it. It's dirty, you know, it's janky. It bounces up and down all the time, but I'm telling you, you want a lawnmower that's gonna it's gonna last. It's too bad they don't have them anymore. We did split a little bit of wood the other day and stacked it up. Of course, we got the base for the flagpole in. We're gonna do that sometimes this week. John's gonna come over and give me a hand doing that. Wednesday was the tractor service. The guy came from Hardington to do service on the tractor. 2 new fuel filters, new oil filter, new transmission filter, oil change. The transmission oil is still good. He didn't bother to change it. New air filter. And then we greased all the pertinent stuff. Checked the oil levels in here. And that was it. And then now we got the new toolbox holder and toolbox. I don't know if I did a video on this or if I just got pictures of it. But we got our toolbox holder. It's held on the thing. Oh, got a branch in there. So we undo this. We stick that through there. Pop this up. And we got all our stuff in here. That's for the spinner for the steering wheel, but I mean, you see all that. We got all our tools. We got that little plastic thing in the corner is all the bolts for the equipment. We got like pins and wrenches and whatnot for everything we need to do. So that's all done and ready to go. Only hit it on 1 branch today while I was out mowing, so that's not bad. Ken was out this morning, had a bonfire, and but he had to leave before lunch. He's got stuff to do. He had to work on his camping trailer that he pulled out last week because he's going camping next week for the May long weekend. So we got the grass cut in here. You say we got some more wood to stack, which is not a big deal. Ken took a couple bags of firewood for his camping trip. Rob had the box blade out. I got it back yesterday. He loved it. He cleaned it up for me too, which was really nice of him. It's very appreciative of him. Thanks, Rob. But he liked using it, so that's good. Everything else is working well. Our next project on this building here, which will hopefully get done in the next couple weeks, I've got that 4x8 sheet of chipboard, so it goes down on the floor right here. So we'll move this stuff out, screw it down. And then those two 1x4s with the blue ends, they are going here as an edge piece. So I'll have to cut and trim them and screw them in. And then this will be pretty much done. Now, the only thing we're doing off of here is we're going to build a little roof. That's why I got that straight one off there. It's going to come down to protect our wood carrier, firewood carrier, because it's made of wood. So we don't want to leave it out in the weather. So I'm going to, once we get it, we get the thing built, I've got some, oh man, I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of like creosote, but it's environmentally friendly creosote. The only place you can get it is in the States. It's timber oil. Woodlands timber oil, I think it is. So you can only get it in the States. And I'm going to get it, and I'm going to coat that in it because it'll suck it in. It'll clean it. It'll make it, keep the rain off it and water off it. And I'm also going to use it on the outhouse at the bottom where it's close to the ground. So that's going to be done soon. Oh, I see the turkey cleaned up some of the vegetables I threw out here. We've got a single hen that keeps wandering around. So she comes and goes. And you can see where Ken got his firewood from. That's his firewood pile. We always put some stuff up in there for him. The only grass I got left to cut is down here, as you can see. And clean this up. And we'll get that done sometime this week, and then we'll take the mower pan off for a week or so we can get some other work done. Oh, there's the groundhog. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he goes down. He's got a little hole down there. I don't know if you can see him. Sometimes they'll stick their nose back up and look. No, he's not there. He's probably going somewhere else. Anyway. So we cleaned up some pallets. So we got a good selection of pallets for Ken when he comes out to burn again. You can say he had a bonfire going here. We got a nice big heap of coals. So she's still smoldering too. And I gotta run a lawnmower in here and clean up some of this stuff. So the pit is down. It's not going down a whole lot, but it's going down. We've got a little bit of stuff to do. We got a couple of things of, let's see, a couple things of wood over there. We've got that big one over there too. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, my daughter and her fiance will be down, and I can borrow Jeremy for, well, I need to use him for pulling the wood stove out. He helps me doing that. Every year, pull the wood stove out, we clean it, we clean the flue pipes. And I'll get him to help me with that wood there. Pulling it out, the big one anyway. Just want to clean up the pit a bit. And oh, the other thing is too is we got the light in for the kitchen in the cabin. So I got that in, was it the end of last week or beginning of this week? I think it was the end of last week. There's the bucket off the tractor we take off when we're doing the cutting grass, because it just gets in the way when you're trying to turn and everything. So, and it handles completely differently. It handles so different without the bucket on the front. And then of course we take the ballast box off the back, because that adds weight to it too, and just makes it completely different to operate. So so we got the light in. I got that up, hooked up, wired in. I got the switch wired in, although there's no power to it yet. And then you'll see, let me turn the light on here. So we got the wiring going in. I just finished the wires in I don't know if you can see them in there. I just soldered those together. And we got this wire. We're going to clip this off, solder these two together, and then solder this one and have it run down here and meet up with this one. And then I can hook the power up, and then the cabin will be wired. The other thing we have to do, now the weather's nice, is we're going to take this 110 outlet that I installed, and we're going to drill a hole to the outside, and we're going to put an exterior box on it and just zip some wires in. That way I can, if I need to run something outside, I've got an outlet outside, and it'll be a GFCI outlet. That's it for the cabin. Like I say, we need I think Jeremy and Kayla are coming down in a couple weeks, so we'll move the wood stove. We'll get that off it. We'll clean the pipes, and then now that that's off, we'll clean the wood stove out. And then now when that's off, then I can build the little thing of rocks that's going on there, and then we can put that back in sometime in the fall before the winter comes, and we'll be okay. I think that's about it. I got a new, well, not new. Somebody had thrown it out at the end of their driveway that they didn't want it for. These, I don't know, it used to be like an outdoor dog fence thingy hooby. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is, that's big enough. I'm going to put that outside. That's going where, that's going around the willow tree. So I can put that around the willow tree. It does have a doggy door on it, but that's just the way it is. And then there's two other pieces that came with it that I can put on the top to keep anything from going in the top. And that should give the willow tree enough room for the next little while, which is all I'm really concerned about. And that's pretty much it. Oh, we're doing the flagpole. I built this little brace for when we put it up. So that's a 1x4 that we're 10 feet long. We'll get that up there, and then you see we'll pull it up. We'll lift it up with the bucket, brace it up there, and then we can use the come along on the eye bolt on the bottom. And that's the update for this week. That's what we got done. So progress being made. We'll see what's going on later on next week, but I'm hoping to get some time, and then we'll finish taking apart all this stuff, taking the nails out. So I've got some lumber for the project of building the roof over top of the firewood carrier, because that's what all this is for. I already got one pallet that had the 4x3s on it, which are going to be the uprights. And we'll go from there. Oh, there's a birdie feeding. Say, there was a lot more lettuce and stuff down there. The turkey really cleaned that up quite a bit, which is good because they like that stuff. It's good for them. And that's pretty much it, sports fans. So got a little bit more grass to cut. I got to do the little field that's over there and behind, and we got the grass going down there. And I don't know if you heard it, there was a turkey just gobbling in the distance. So they're still out there. I may this week stay a little bit later during the week and see if I can get one, because turkey season's open till the end of May. So we still got quite a few days left. So that's it, sports fans. That's what's going on right now. It's an okay day out here. It's warm enough, but when the sun goes behind the clouds and there's a little bit of a breeze, it does get a little bit cool. But other than that, it's May. It's warm. We're not rocking around in a parka and mitts and a toque and stuff like that. Things are starting to green up. The leaves are coming out. That big maple tree is just going ballistic, which is fantastic. And all the other trees are getting leaves on them now. and it's not a bad day. So anyway, please like this video, comment on what you'd like me to do a video on next around the property. Do you want me to do a tour down some of the paths? You know, do you want me to, you know, give like, you know, this is this area, this is that area, whatever. I've done that before, but just give me an idea what you guys want to see on some videos or whatnot. When we do the flagpole this week, I will video it. So that'll be part 2 of the flagpole. Part 1 is obviously already up, so you can see what we did there when I installed the base. So yeah, like, comment on here what you want to see. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd like to get some more subscribers. And share this video, because we got lots of videos for people to see. Anyways, that's it from the property for this week. We'll see you here.